What is up, you guys? In today's video, I want to show you guys how to open up an LLC in Florida. So starting an LLC and creating an LLC, you're going to want to first create the LLC, and also once you do that, you want to get the EIN number. So with the LLC, you always have to make sure that in the beginning of the year, you always renew it. So creating an LLC, you have to always renew it every year. There's about 2 month span, there's about 3 to 4 months span where you can renew it in the beginning of every year. And you also need to get, like I said, the EIN number. You might be wondering, what is the EIN number? So the EIN number is like a 9-digit code that you get from the IRS. And this 9-digit code is almost like the social security for the business. It's a 9-digit number that when you open up a business credit card, a business bank account, they're always going to ask you for that 9-digit number. So I like to always keep it in hand, sometimes on my phone, like maybe a file or something like that on my phone or something. Always keep that in hand. So you always want to make sure you renew the LLC every year, and you also get that EIN number. That way you can start, your business. So if you want to, and I'm going to make this video really fast for you, it's going to be less than 5 minutes to get this whole LLC structured. So if you want to follow along through the whole process, I have a link in the description down below and in the pinned comments of the company that I use to create all of my LLCs. It's called 𝗤𝙤𝙤𝙀. Highly recommend it. And let's get started. So in front of me here, I have 𝗤𝙤𝙤𝙀, and I highly recommend 𝗤𝙤𝙤𝙀 because for me, it's how I create all of my LLCs. I sell full-time on Amazon, and this is exactly what I do to make all my money. So we're gonna put here Florida, and we're gonna get started here. And you wanna have a business name already in mind. For me, I'm gonna put Midtown Power Seller. And like I said, you wanna have a business name already in mind, and you wanna check if it's available. For me, it's available. So we're gonna click next here. And then it's gonna ask you a couple of questions here. You're gonna click next. And it's gonna ask you, what stage are you currently? I'm taking the first few steps. So we're gonna click next here. What are you planning to, when are you planning? I'm gonna be planning in a few weeks from now. Now it's gonna ask you what industry you're in. For me, I sell on Amazon and stuff. That's called e-commerce. So just put what is related to you here. Just type whatever, and you can see there's a ton of categories. For me, it's e-commerce. So we're gonna put e-commerce here. And selling products online is physical goods. So we're gonna click next. So do I plan on hiring employees in the upcoming years? For me, it's just going to be me because I sell just online by myself. If you have employees, you could click yes, or business partners. It all depends on your situation. Now they're going to ask you for your postal code, zip code. I'm going to put this here. And now it says online e-commerce, content creator. For me, it's this. If you have a storefront, retail shop, brick and mortar, you can click this. If you're a service on the go, you can also click that. So what are you planning to do for your business today? I'm going to be doing the LLC and the EIN number like we talked about earlier in this video. LLC and the EIN number. This is what you need just to open up a business bank account, business credit card. They're going to ask you, what did you do already for this company? I haven't done really anything, so I'm just going to skip this. And then how did you discover 𝗤𝙤𝙤𝙀? You just put YouTube because you're most likely watching this video for it. So click YouTube. Based on your answers, let's build you a 𝗤𝙤𝙤𝙀 brand. You can make a business plan. All right, let's do it. Let's go with the business plan here. Now you're just gonna put in your info here. So let me just put in some random stuff here because this is an example for you guys. Oopsie. All right, and then password. And click next. And then it's gonna say, do you want us to make the EIN number for you? I highly recommend you to pay a little bit extra. It's $99 to get the EIN number, or you can do it yourself and you don't have to pay anything. I also have another video where I show you guys how to get an EIN number as well from the IRS once you have your LLC established. So it all depends on your situation. If you're not really tech savvy or don't like to do a lot of stuff on the computer, then you might as well go with the 𝗤𝙤𝙢𝙀. If you think you could do it yourself, which you probably could, it's gonna take a little bit of time, you could do it yourself. But for this example, I'm gonna get the EIN number with Taylor Brands. We're gonna click next. And now they're gonna ask, would you like to assign a registered agent? So when it comes to a registered agent, a lot of people tend to get confused. What is that? What does it even mean, right? So for me, I am always my own registered agent for all of my LLCs. And like the only time you would hire somebody as a registered agent really is, let's say you're making an LLC in a different state that you don't live in, then you would hire a registered agent. So you have to live in that state in order to create an LLC in that state. Sometimes people want to create LLCs in different states because maybe some tax benefits, some privacy. Your accountant, like if you're a multimillionaire and your CPA accountant tells you, hey, there might be a tax benefit for your business if you open an LLC in Wyoming or whatever it may be, then okay, you can do it. But like 95% of the people watching would be their own registered agent. For me, I'm always my own registered agent, and I really advise you to do the same. So for here, I'm going to appoint a different registered agent, which is going to be yourself. You're going to click next, and they're going to say, are you sure? Yes, it's just going to be yourself. And then it's going to ask you, do you want them to pretty much auto renew it for you? They charge you $199 extra. You can do it yourself. Just do it within the first couple of months. That way you can save some money. Click next here. And now they're going to ask you some branding toolkit. No thank you here. This is something that I would consider here though. You could get expedited filing, get your LLC done in 2 days, or you can wait 2 weeks and not have to pay anything for 14 days. For here, we're going to do the expedited filing time for 2 days because let's say we're serious. We really want to get our LLC done. We're ready to get our business bank account, business credit card, all that stuff. We're going to put the 2 days here. Pay a little bit extra, $49. I don't mind it. That way you can just get your business going and start making money. Now they're going to ask you a couple of add-ons here. Operation agreement. You really don't need this. And don't need any of this as well. They're going to ask you for if you want bookkeeping, invoicing, no thank you here. And they're going to ask you, do you want to get notifications, maybe emails? I'll put get notified just because, especially if you're renewing your LLC. So now they're going to give you 3 packages, right? But we already did those 2 add-ons, right? We already paid for like the LLC of $99 and expedited filing. So right there, you're going to save money off the bat if you go with the light. So look here. If you go with this light, that's $0, right? You can click here because I showed you guys, this is a little trick I'm showing you guys here. So you can see here, the Florida filing fee, you always have to pay the state filing fee no matter what, right? And then you have the 2-day expedited filing for $49 extra. And you also have the EIN number as well. They're gonna say right here, law requires you to appoint someone as your form LLC. It's gonna be yourself. Trust me when I'm telling you this, as well as this. Like, don't worry about this. The EIN number, $99. You need that to start your business. Faster filing, $49, and $130 for the state filing fee. It comes out to $179. And then I guess they'll charge you after the LLC, and then they'll charge you once to get the EIN number for you. So you just continue the payment, pay with your credit card, put in your info here, and you're all set and done. And that way you have your LLC started and you get your business started right away. You get your business bank account, business credit card. I mean, get the ball rolling and start making money. Like, be your own boss. I highly recommend it. I've always worked for myself and always been my own boss, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, I love what I do, and I love like selling online and working for myself. And it has its highs and lows. You know, it has like, you just have to make sure you grind and you work hard. But the cool thing is that you have unlimited potential when you're your own boss. So the more you work, the more reward you get. I love it. So we're gonna go here, and once you sign up for all that stuff here, you'll get in front of here, And what's cool about tailored brands is that you can even make a logo, LLC, you can get your website domain name, you could do a website here, business cards, EIN, business insurance, business banking, trademark, like it goes on and on. Sales, tax permit, license and permits. It's like almost a one-stop shop for all your business needs. I really recommend it for anybody that wants to, you know, grow their business. So like I said, if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I really appreciate it. Also, if you can hit that like button, subscribe if you're still watching. It means the world to me. Just hitting that like button and subscribing, or even leaving a comment down below, shows YouTube's algorithm that, you know, I'm trying to help you guys out and, you know, trying to push out good content. So I'd really appreciate it if you could just hit that like button and subscribe. I appreciate that too. That's about it, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.